Hello, this is Carol. I'm from Walk as One Ministries and just wanted to touch base with you. This is kind of a walk it out moment. Wanted to talk about priorities. It is really easy to be too busy. For myself, I can be very, very busy, keep myself occupied all the time. Even in the morning with a cup of coffee, my mind is going, and to sit down and just enjoy a cup of coffee. I might sit for a couple minutes and then right away I'm like, oh, gotta do this, oh, gotta do that. Where my husband can sit and enjoy a cup of coffee and just sit for a long time and be quiet and be still. It's hard for me to do that. But because of my busyness, it also causes me to not always have my priorities right. So if I want to keep my priorities straight in my marriage, I need to make sure I'm not overly busy. And that even means scheduling things. I can schedule things that are just make things too crazy busy, and my husband can't handle that. So I have to respect that and make sure I don't overly schedule events or even being with other people. But I have to start realizing we need time together. We need to schedule that. We need to prioritize our time. And when our children are home, and the kids start acting up, you realize, oh, they need to be a priority, and you're kind of spinning plates all the time. So if you're familiar with the plate spinners, they have a stick and there's a plate on it, and you have to spin it and to keep them going. And if you have more than one child, there's a lot of plates to spin, and that's just kind of life. So keeping priorities going. But one thing I've had to learn too is to be looking ahead at the calendar, find out what events are coming up that maybe I need to take a little time to plan. So like this is the 5th of February, we've got Valentine's Day coming up, and what does that mean? Well, if I want to do something special with my husband, here's an opportunity to either make a nice dinner in home and even set up a picnic in the living room and have a fire going, or make reservations at a nice restaurant now that things are opening up, and might require reservations because it's a limited seating. But just to be planning ahead, thinking ahead of what you can do, things that they enjoy doing is probably what you should do to make them feel loved and that you've made them a priority. So it could even be touring something, or ask some people that are very creative. There's a lot of you out there that are very creative and seem to find the hot spots. So ask them, what are some of the fun things that you've done? What would you recommend? Places to avoid? What made it special? And put it into action, and your spouse will appreciate that. So just a little tidbit about keeping your marriage a priority, and the focus in areas of your life that need to be in the right order of things. Also wanted to remind you, and if you haven't heard already, we're doing another marriage conference, a Walk as One marriage conference, March 19th and 20th coming up, and you can get more information on walkasone.net, and there's an event on Facebook as well. So keep your priorities, make some plans, and we will talk soon.